Friends are meant to help each other, right? Well, believe me, there are one-sided friendships in the world too. Taiwan learnt this the hard way. It thought the United States was a friend. To be fair, under the presidency of Donald Trump, it was. But then, Biden happened and unleashed a campaign to woo China at the cost of Taiwan. Now, even while Taiwan is working on American soil to help the people of the United States, Joe Biden is making life difficult for the island nation and its largest semiconductor manufacturer. Hi and welcome. You are watching TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Sanbir, and in this video I will tell you why Joe Biden displays an unbridled aversion for Taiwan. Let's begin. Joe Biden is a disaster. He has failed awfully in curbing down the COVID-19 pandemic, has proven to be a bully, is pushing a far-left agenda on all Americans, and is leading the country into a spiraling economic crisis. Inflation hit an all-time high under Joe Biden's leadership, and amidst a multiplicity of surging crises, he is often seen retiring for a holiday to Camp David. The United States has many friends willing to help it. These friends can alleviate USA's unfortunate economic woes, apart from solving a significant portion of the country's supply chain miseries. However, these friends can only act if Joe Biden lets them. I am talking about Taiwan. You see, it genuinely wants to help the United States. It is keen on making the United States self-sufficient in semiconductor technologies. However, the construction of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company's first advanced chip plant in the US is 3 to 6 months behind schedule, and Joe Biden is responsible for the same.
Hey, it's me, Atul. I started this channel. We started small, we went big. Suddenly, the whitey police was after us. We dodged and ducked, but the algos got us really bad. So we designed our own app. It's free. We never asked for money, we never will. But the droid called us too sensitive and blocked us. We still have an Apple app. Join us and fast, because if you don't, we will cease to exist. Check out the link in the description.
3 factors are putting the project's schedule in jeopardy. Number 1, COVID-19. Joe Biden has not been able to control the pandemic. COVID-19 deaths have skyrocketed since he took charge of the White House, and Americans are being fed booster vaccine doses with every emerging variant. Number 2, lack of labor. The Biden administration is doing nothing to create a skilled workforce that can get employed by TSMC to work at its upcoming facility in Arizona. Instead, the company has been left to fend for itself and make labor arrangements all on its own. For an overburdened TSMC, which is opening its first manufacturing facility in the United States, one would expect the Biden administration to extend all possible help and make things easier for it, but that is not the case. Number 3, bureaucratic red tape. Complicated processes for obtaining different types of licenses for construction is a major factor contributing to delays in the TSMC project. Again, Joe Biden should have intervened and ensured that the Taiwanese manufacturer does not have to bang its head on the doors of one government department after the other. But evidently, the White House is least interested to make life easier for TSMC. According to a report by Nikkei Asia, TSMC initially planned to start moving in chip production equipment by around September this year, but the company has told suppliers that this will now be pushed back to around February or March of 2023. Joe Biden is not committed to Taiwan. Currently, he is busy stoking a war in Eastern Europe. The man simply has no time to spare for solving America's many domestic issues, since his goal of creating conflicts around the world is too elaborate to neglect. And then, when it comes to domestic issues, the TSMC's woes in Arizona figure least prominently. Gender politics and radical left agendas top the chart. Joe Biden has been humiliating Taiwan for quite some time now. In December 2021, Taiwan's digital minister Audrey Tang appeared via video link to address the US-hosted Democracy Summit. Tang presented a map showing countries ranked by civil rights as a part of the digital authoritarianism discussion. No prizes for guessing, Taiwan and China were labeled with different colors. To be specific, Taiwan was colored green and China was colored red. Joe Biden did not like this, so he directed the Taiwanese official to be censored. Subsequently, her video feed was cut off. She was only audible. Needless to say, the map differentiating between Taiwan and China was no longer visible. This was done to not antagonize China, and to keep up with Washington's pathetic tradition of bowing down to the so-called One China policy. Joe Biden is no friend of Taiwan, and the difficulties TSMC is facing in Arizona are proof of the same. Taiwan wants to help America, but Biden is blinded by his love for China.